welcome to Joshua's Movie Reviews and More. Now, the main question I ask everybody is, what movies are you interested in? What do you want? There's a lot of movies out there that I wish I had the time to go see. Unfortunately, I only had one night this week where I actually go to the movies. I've been wanting to see The Hate U Give, The First Man, Bad Times at El Royale. Unfortunately, the movie at the top of my hit list was Halloween. I'm a major fan of the Halloween franchise. I mean, any type of scary movie. I've already done Aliens, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th franchise, and Halloween is also on my top list. The films, this film out right now, Halloween, the 2018 version, is basically, it ignores all the sequels. This is like a continuation from the first film that was out in 1978. The 1978 film, the only two people you really need to worry about as far as that is Donald Pleasence. A lot of people say, man, this person's famous. They were in 10 films or 20 films or 30 films. Donald Pleasence was in over 140 films. So, but they do mention his character, Dr. Loomis, in this one. He was basically replaced by somebody else in this film. And they do have a voice actor that portrays his voice on a recording in this film. That's why I'm mentioning him. He was in The Greatest Story Ever Told, You Only Live Twice, which, if you ever seen Michael Myers, the films he was in, The Spy Who Shagged Me, stuff like that. Dr. Evil's character was one of the. It was Donald Pleasence. You Only Die Twice's character, Ernest Belafed or something like that. It was his character that Dr. Evil was based off of. He was also in a 1975 film, Escape to Witch Mountain, obviously Halloween. He was in Escape from New York, Halloween 2, Ground Zero, Halloween 4, 5, and 6. Those are just the movies. I have unfortunately not seen a lot of his films. Obviously, these are just the only ones I've seen. But I think Halloween H2O and I think 7 and 8 or something like that. There are three Halloween films that are dedicated to Donald. So that lets you know how much of a presence he had in the film franchise. The movie also has Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode. She played obviously in Halloween. Halloween was actually her first film. She had done some TV acting before that, but she was also in The Fog, Prom Night, Escape from New York. She was uncredited for that one, and it was only her voice. She was like the narrator / computer, blah blah blah. She was in Halloween 2, Halloween 3. Again, uncredited as voice only. She was, I think she played a telephone. It says a telephone operator. So, but she was in Trading Places, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai, Fish Called Wanda, Blue Steel, My Girl 1 and 2, Forever Young, Mother's Boys, True Lies. True Lies. When she dances for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Jesus. Anyway, Halloween H2O, Virus, Halloween Resurrection, Freaky Friday, Christmas with the Cranks, and of course her latest film, Halloween. Like I said, she played Laurie Strode in this Halloween, Resurrections, H2O, Halloween 2, and original Halloween. But, like I said, they disregard all of them. And Halloween 3, that one actually has nothing to do with Michael Myers. It's something about a company making Halloween masks and putting little mind control devices on the back of the mask and controlling all these kids and making them go kill their parents. Why? I don't know. I watched it a long time ago. I completely forgot the plot, and I watched it because I didn't know that it wasn't involving Michael Myers. Bad mistake. Anyway, which I don't know why they didn't at least include Halloween 2. Because Halloween 2, at the end of Halloween, the original Halloween, Michael Myers gets shot like 6 times by Dr. Strode, and he disappears. And Halloween 2, it picks up where the first one leaves off. Michael Myers is missing. They're still searching for him. Laurie gets picked up in an ambulance, taken to a hospital. All hell breaks loose, obviously. But it's like a sequel. It picks up right where the first one left off. And so I don't know why they didn't include the second, at least, plot. Because in the movie, she's like, in this current movie, the 2018 version, she's like, yeah, he killed 5 people. It's like, actually, I think in the original Halloween, if I'm not mistaken, I think he only killed 4. But, anyway. Well, we'll go with 5. But the only... Everybody is like, okay, why does Michael Myers do what he does? No one knows why he does it in Halloween or Halloween 2. It ends up... there's one thing mentioned in this film that got me a little upset because they say, well, isn't... a character says, well, isn't Michael Myers related to Laurie Strode? And it was a character talking to Laurie's granddaughter. I'll get to that in a little bit. And she's like, no, that's just something that people made up. And I no, it's actually, that's part of the Halloween history, is that the night of Halloween, a long time ago, before the original Halloween happened, Michael Myers kills his sister, and he has a baby sister as well, and Laurie Strode is supposed to be that baby sister. And but in Halloween 4 and 5, Halloween 4, the Return of Michael Myers, and Halloween 5, the Revenge of Michael Myers, it's never explained why he's doing what he's doing. But Halloween 6, the Curse of Michael Myers, is explained that he may be infected with an old, like, I guess their ancestors were druids, and he might be cursed by an old druid curse called Thorn. It's where one child in each tribe in each generation has to kill their siblings. So on the night of Samhain, otherwise known as Halloween. He believes that he's supposed to kill Laurie. He killed his sister that night, but didn't kill the baby. And now he broke out of the sanitarium to go kill his last sister, which makes a hell of a lot of sense. Why would he bust out of sanitarium in the first place he goes? Is this town to just start randomly killing people without a target? You don't travel that many distances to go to kill somebody at random. There's no way. But after Halloween 6, you have Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection. You have the remakes, Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie. I didn't like the second one, but the first one I did like. It basically goes more into Michael Myers' psychology and his past. Now, off to the 2018 film. The 2018 film, it still has Jamie Lee Curtis, and we've already went through her movies. She's still playing, obviously, Laurie Strode. She has major post-traumatic stress disorder from this. She's basically prepared the rest of her life for Michael to escape. Why someone prepare for 40 years For someone to escape, I don't know, but I guess it helps out because he obviously does escape and hell breaks loose, and I guess all that preparing she did really did her good. Unfortunately, you have Judy Greer, who plays Karen, who is Laurie's daughter. You see in the trailers that, you know, she's been preparing all these years and all this kind of stuff, and Karen has not. Unfortunately for her. But Judy Greer, she was in Three Kings, What Women Want, The Wedding Planner, 13 Going on 30, The Village, Cursed, Elizabethtown, Carrie, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Jurassic World, Ant-Man, War for the Planet of the Apes, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and obviously Halloween. Yes, and now you have Andy Maddock. I don't know. She plays Allison. She is who is Laurie's granddaughter, and that's where the granddaughter comes in. It's like, oh, you know, blah blah, you know, isn't she? You know, Allison is talking to one of her friends, and they say, well, isn't your grandmother related to Michael Myers? She's like, oh, it's just something that people made up. Like, no. I don't know. Maybe the people who were writing it took stupid pills. I don't know. But she's pretty much an unknown. She's only been in a handful of films, and I haven't seen any of them. So I have no clue who she is. And she's been on a few episodes on TV, but I've never seen her. Yeah. So, but there's another thing that is mentioned in the film. Sorry, it's kind of a spoiler little thing, but it's very tiny. They mention that, like I said, it's extremely tiny. The same guy that mentions is she related to Michael Myers, he also says, you know, what's the big deal? You know, I mean, yeah, he killed 5 people and chased her around and everything like that, but it's been 40 years. Out of the grand scheme of things, you know, wars, famine, plague, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so he killed a few people, and now he's in jail, and why don't you go on with your life? Which makes a lot of sense. I mean, I kind of agree with it. I mean, yeah, what is the big deal? I mean, 4, 5, whatever. Minus all the, you know, all the films, except for the first one. He killed either 4 or 5 people. Sorry, my shoulder's hurting. He either killed 4 or 5 people, whatever. How the grand scheme of things, he's not even in the top 5 serial killers. I mean, you got John Wayne Gacy, you got the Green River Killer. I mean, so many other serial killers who killed several more people than he did. And it's like, okay, okay, whatever. But they wouldn't make very much film if she wasn't extremely screwed up. And, I mean, honestly, who knows how you'd react in that kind of situation. If I was chased around by a serial killer and saw the things that was seen in the first film, yeah, I'd probably have a few screws loose myself. But the movie also has Will Patton. It has other people, but he's the last one I'm going to mention, at least. But he plays Frank Hawkins. He's a police officer, and he teams up with Laurie to go hunt him down. Blah blah blah. Because people just keep dying, and like it doesn't really make much sense. They say he kills like 5 people, and then from the moment in the film when he escapes, I think like maybe 5 minutes later in the film, he's already killed like 5 or 6 people. It's like, okay, he killed 5 people in the first film, and he's escaped, and like 5 minutes later into the film, he's already killed more people than he killed in the original. So, yeah. Damn, I guess in that time in solitary confinement, he harnessed his skills. But William Patton, he was in Desperately Seeking Susan, No Way Out, The Client, Copycat, The Postman, Armageddon, Entrapment, Gone in 60 Seconds, Remember the Titans, The Mothman Prophecies, The Punisher, The Fourth Kind, Brooklyn's Finest, and obviously Halloween. And he also played in the TV series Falling Skies. Like I said, I only mentioned stuff that I've actually have seen. But as far as a Halloween movie goes, golly, it kind of borderlines on the cookie cutter slasher movie genre. I mean, you start off, character building, blah blah blah. Then Michael Myers escapes. Bodies start to fall, and he gets chased. He chases them. They chase him. Blah blah blah. They fight back. Blah blah blah. Sorry, something's stuck in my throat or something like that. But I guess the only thing that really matters is that the ending. The ending is really weird. I'm not going to tell you, but they did it in such a way that it's very obscure. You don't know if Michael Myers dies. You don't know if he's still alive. I guess they did it that way because if you use your imagination, yeah, he could be dead. Use your imagination. But it also ends in such a way that if they wanted to, they could break the laws of physics or whatever and make a sequel. If they really wanted to. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, something happens and Michael Myers survives. But they did write it in a way that he could have survived. So, with that being said, it was a good movie. It wasn't Oscar nomination type stuff. It's your basic serial killer / movie. If you're looking for some screams and just good jump scares, boom, go to the movie theater, grab some popcorn, some soda, go on in. Maybe a candy if you want to. I grant you permission. Other than that, it's like even all the people, like Jamie Lee Curtis and Will Patton, it's not their best work, obviously. I mean, not that I'm saying they didn't do good performances. Judy Greer, they all did great performances. They did great. There wasn't any bad writing. It's not like, oh my God, another Halloween film. Because there was some Halloween films out there that it was like, okay, you need to kind of quit or something. Like I didn't really like the Revenge of Michael Myers. Sort of. Halloween H2O was a little lame. Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie really didn't need to be made. Other than that, it's your own personal preference. I would suggest go watching it. I got 1.5 thumbs up, I guess. But with that being said, this is me signing off, saying if you're not going to be good at it.